Alright, so this video we're going to be going into multiplayer. I don't know why I backed out. We're going to be doing Callsigns and Killstreaks. So, first off, we're going to go through some titles. I have almost all the titles. I'm missing a few. Most of these I got. I didn't even notice I got them instantly. Oh, I didn't know I had that one. Blood money. Let's save that one now. Alright. And you got a lot of them. And they're all pretty much based on how you do something. So, let's go through them. They got some weed ones that everybody likes. The Joint Ops, High Command, and Blunt Trauma. They got some zombie looking ones. They got Chick Magnet and shit like that. They got a bunch of them. I see this one a lot, My Little Pony. Then they got tons of them. You get all the flag ones pretty much free. And then once you prestige, you'll get this one. And then you get these ones for getting 500 kills with a certain weapon. This one you get for unlocking all the attachments for a weapon. This is Blade Veteran. It's pretty obvious. Blade Master. That's pretty much what you get for those. There's a lot of them. I'm missing a couple pages, but for the most part, on the basic ones, I got a lot of them. So, alright, next up is emblems. I don't really like these as much, but they do give you the option for them. So you got all these emblems. And this pretty much just goes right next to your title. You can look up on the top of the screen. I don't know if I can point it right there. That's your title, and then that's your emblem. And then your gamer tag just sits below. They do have animated emblems, which are the care package, UAV, sentry gun, drone. They have it for all of them. And that's pretty much the emblems. You can alter your clan tag. I've seen several weird ass ones. So just gotta go through them. And in this video, we're also gonna be doing kill streaks. You get a lot of them this time. UAV, which is just like before, it shows the enemies on the minimap unless they have cold-blooded. Care package. This one is kind of good and bad in the same way. Airdrops a random kill streak. One reason it's good is because you get something random. You can get a chopper gunner or you can get a counter UAV, which sucks. The bad thing about it is it doesn't count to your kill streak. So let's say you get it and you get a chopper gunner and you get 10 kills in that chopper gunner. It won't count to your kill streak. It does count to your kills, but you know, it doesn't do anything past that. And what else? What was the other bad thing? Oh, you have to wait for it to drop. So let's say you throw out that flare for it to drop, or a smoke grenade, and you die because an enemy was like right behind you. They're gonna take your care package, so it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get it. Counter UAV temporarily disables the enemy's radar, so I guess in a way that's good. It kind of sucks on hardcore because on hardcore the radar isn't up at all times. You gotta wait for them to activate their UAV first. Sentry gun, this is actually pretty good. This is another airdrop, so as I said before, you might not always get it. The sentry gun, it's automatic, but if they have cold-blooded, it won't shoot at anybody. So if somebody has cold-blooded, it's not going to be shot at. So it's actually pretty good if you set it in a good spot. I recommend you guard it unless you're not really worried about it. Alright, and then Predator missile, it's an air-controlled missile. You activate it and you shoot the missile from air, and you direct it down to an enemy. If they have cold-blooded, they're not going to show up as well, but if you look carefully, you can still see them. Precision airstrike, it's the same thing. It's a little bit more, you know, you can adjust the direction they're going to be coming from, so it does add a more precision aspect to it. Harrier. Oh, I should probably go through these. Harrier 7 kills. All those were just 3 through 6. Harrier is a 7 kill streak. Harrier is probably one of the best kill streaks. Whenever you get Harrier, you can, when you call it in, it does a 2 airstrike, which isn't precision, but it does do a 2 airstrike, and this plane hovers in, and it shoots targets, and it kills them very quickly, and it typically can rack up kills extremely fast. One way to avoid Harriers is not always surefire. If you know one's about to shoot at you, just stop. And a lot of times it'll save your ass. Attack helicopter. You call this in, it's pretty much the same thing before. 7 kill streak reward. Emergency airdrop. It drops 4 random crates. You gotta be careful where you place it though, because sometimes it'll go off the map or on top of a bridge. You gotta be careful with all the packages like that. Just look up and make sure you're putting it in the right spot. Pavlo. This is a really just heavy armored helicopter. When you try to shoot it down with a heat-seeking rocket launcher, it'll shoot out flares and try to deflect the rocket. But that's pretty easy if you just have 2 rockets. You just shoot both of them and it blows up. This one takes 9 kills to get to. Stealth bomber, it's undetectable on enemy maps and it drops a shitload of bombs. It'll probably take out half a map on a small map. So it does a lot of fucking damage. This is probably the best one to get a carpet bomb with, which is where you kill the entire enemy team. Chopper gunner, it's 11 kills. This one's good and bad. If they're in a building, this one's not going to do you any good. It's going to be too hard to shoot them because it doesn't go through walls. So this one's kind of bad, but this is probably the best kill streak to get a lot of kills quick in an open map type. I think this one's really good. The only bad thing is if they're in a building, it will deprive you of kills. AC-130, you're in an airplane. It has 3 different cannon modes: the 25mm, 40mm, and 150mm. One of them, pretty much what that means is one of them's a big ass bomb, which you shoot and then you have to reload and then shoot again. The other one's, I think it's 3 fast bombs where you shoot, reload, and then the 25mm cannon, which is pretty much the machine gun. And you do have to reload it too, so it's pretty good. There's a lot of techniques to be using the AC-130, and I might go over them later. The EMP, this temporarily takes out the electronics, it takes out their map. If they had a helicopter up, it's no longer up, it'll take it down. Sentry guns, I believe, get destroyed. Your red dots don't work. Your, whatever the hell they call that thing again, holographic sight won't work. So it's kind of good, but it's a little bit too high. It takes 15 kill streak just to get it. It's a little bit ridiculous, but it's good because it takes down anything. AC-130, chopper gunner, stealth bomber, Pavlo, none of those will work during an EMP. And of course the tactical nuke. It ends the game. You kill everybody, including yourself. It takes 25 kills to get 2, and it's pretty fucking badass. So that's all the kill streaks. They all got their ups and downs. It's like the tactical nuke, it does have a down. If you're trying to do a perfection game, you can't use it. Let's say you have 25 kills, 0 deaths, and you want to keep it that way, you can't use the nuke. So in a way, it does have a downer, because you'll kill yourself and all your teammates and the enemy. Pretty much what happens whenever you call it in, it counts down and then blows up and kills everybody. So that's all the kill streak rewards.